say, stand up for yourself. Sometimes this is not good. Yes, sometimes talking and standing up for yourself is powerful. Say, what is it? Haven't you done enough? This is Dose of Ayo, where we talk about everything that I feel like talking about, right? I want to talk about being the bigger person. I've been wronged before. I mean, people clearly hurt me. And then I was told to just move on and let peace reign. You know, the society expects you to just keep quiet for people just because you want peace to reign. Being a bigger person means that you're not stooping to their level, you're not being petty like them, and you are choosing to rise above negativity surrounding a particular conflict and basically refusing to engage in pettiness. Now, let me ask you, have you ever been wronged before? Like you were clearly wronged and people expect you to move on, not to talk and just let this situation slide. It is not every time that you let people walk over you, especially when people clearly hurt you. Now you have a friend who constantly do something over and over again. Do not tell the person how that thing is making you feel. The person does it the first time, does it again and again. Each time the person does this, you just look at the person and be like, I don't want trouble, let me just let this slide. I understand that sometimes silence is powerful, sometimes silence is golden, but sometimes talking and standing up for yourself is powerful. It is golden. A lot of us have allowed people walk over us because we want peace. And you know what? They'll keep doing it again and again. You want to be the bigger person. Let's see how to do it. What they tell you is that letting go means that you are emotionally intelligent, you are stronger, or you are more mature. But I say that maturity is not about swallowing disrespect. You don't have to tolerate mistreatment just to be seen as mature. So let's talk about the effects of always being the bigger person. Number one is lack of accountability. To be honest, you might just be encouraging bad behavior from people. Some people just need to be called out, not for revenge, but for accountability. You are holding them responsible for what they've done. I understand that sometimes peace is very important. We don't need to just use our energy on some things. But when you don't talk or when you don't speak out, it could lead to resentment. And then before you know it, you're having so many enemies inside you. Even though outside you're acting like they are your friends, right? But inside you resent them because of what they constantly do to you or what they have done to you. I think it's just better that you talk about it. Another thing is that it can lead to emotional burnout. It can be exhausting when you always and constantly wanting to choose peace. It can be draining. You will be drained. People take advantage of you because they know you will not talk. They take advantage of your kindness. They take advantage of your silence. Like, that one is moving. She will not talk. Ha. Better talk. Put them in their place. Let them know where they belong. Because you see, human beings, we are very complicated. So something interesting happened. I was in a conversation with a friend and I spoke a certain way. That was not my intention, but it didn't sit well with this person. And she called me to order. She said, I don't like the way you spoke to me. This is what it means. If you respect me, you are not going to talk like this. And I apologized. And I was conscious. I can never talk to this person that same way. That's because she called me to order. If she allowed it to go like that, because I didn't even know that what I said was what I didn't sit well with her, I will do it again and again and again. So it's important that we don't put ourselves in situations where people take advantage of us. Another thing is that it actually leads to you suppressing your feelings. And I feel like it's not healthy suppressing your feelings. Sometimes you need to let it out. See, we are humans. We need outlets sometimes. And then some of us, people do us wrong. We'll not talk there. We'll not go to our best friend and say, oh, she did that. I would have talked. But talk. Say it. Stand up for yourself. Sometimes this is not good. Yes. It is not healthy to suppress your feelings. And you know what? You know something about suppressing your feelings? It accumulates, leads to resentment. And there'll be a time when you are going to react. We are human beings. And when you react, it might be nasty. That's why you see some people, they just do something. We just hear that they did something very bad, something nasty. It's accumulated resentment, it's accumulated grief, anger. That person has been doing it. They've been looking at the person. That person has been doing it. They've been looking at the person. They've been moving away. They've been choosing silence. They've been choosing peace. They've been choosing, maturity. They don't want to be petty. But that thing is inside them. They've been nursing it, keeping it, accumulating it. Resentment. They'll see the person. One day, that person will just do something and they will just spark. To be honest, some people can just pick knife and say, what is it? Haven't you done enough? The pain, the torture. Is it not enough? What is it? They'll now pick knife and say, today, not today. Sometimes they'll just slap the person. They'll just do something outrageous, something that is absolutely out of place. Now, when people hear, they'll be like, why did you do this? But nobody understands that this person has been doing this thing over and over again. You've been keeping quiet because they expect you to be a bigger person. And so it has accumulated and become something that you cannot handle. So I think it's sometimes just say it for your own peace, because true peace actually is not about moving away sometimes. That is about saying how you actually feel. Let people know how you feel and how you want to be treated. That way you are respected, because people love to push boundaries. So you set boundaries, they just want to push it. There are some people that are very nasty. We have a lot of wicked, nasty human beings. They are everywhere, right? So it's important that you put people in their place. Actually, today I'm coming from violence. I understand that in some settings you have to walk away, right? In short, walking away is like the best thing. But there are sometimes, especially when it's about being disrespected or being maltreated, you need to speak up. When it is a repeated behavior, if someone keeps hurting you and you keep forgiving, that's not being the bigger person. You are just encouraging toxic cycle. Let's talk about when to speak up. When it is affecting your mental health, then you should speak up. Remember I said that when anger accumulates, it leads to resentment. It could lead to burnout, emotional burnout and all of that. I had a boss that was constantly talking down on me. It was so bad that when she's asking me to give reports or talk about something, and then I'm looking at her, I'm talking, she'll tell me not to look at her. Why are you looking at me eyeball to eyeball? Look down. That's what she tells me. So when I'm talking to her, I'm like, okay, so we have to. So it kept on going like that. Sometimes when I'm looking good, even me, I know that I'm looking good. She comes in and she looks at me a certain way and she does that eye and then move on. And then when I get home, I'm constantly just talking to my sister, to my friend, how my boss is this. I can talk about my boss for like 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm telling you, talk about what she did, this one that she did. One day she even said that. That's very bad. Like out of 24 hours, I'm talking about how someone treats me. And I realized that it was beginning to affect my self-confidence, right? And this self-confidence, I built it. Some of us were not confident. It was a journey for us. It has been a journey. It is a journey for some of us. We are constantly working on ourselves to be confident. We are constantly reminding ourselves how beautiful, we are working on ourselves to be what, we have worked on ourselves. We are working on ourselves to be what we are now and to become what we really want to see. So some of us, we don't just have this confidence overnight. We worked on ourselves. And then when I had to be in a space where someone is constantly talking down on me, telling me not to look at her when I'm talking, and all of that, I realized that it was very bad. So I needed to save myself. Being the bigger person does not mean that you should be a doormat where people can march on and treat anyhow. The real power is knowing when to let go, when to walk away, and when you actually need to stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody bully you into silence. You give them aura for aura, energy for energy. You give me, I give you back. What you cannot take, don't dish it out. Sometimes that you have spoken to someone about how they talk to me and I've not noticed any changes, or they keep doing that thing, I'll do that thing to them. See, you can call it bad though. I'll do that thing to them. Maybe there's something someone does and it's like I've been trying to say it, you're not getting it. I'll now do it to you. When I do it to you, you're like, why did you act like that? And you too, you always act like that. That way, when people experience what they do to you, I feel like they will adjust. I don't know. I really don't know if this is Christ-like. But there's some situations that you've just been telling this person that this thing you are doing, me, I don't like it. But they're not getting it. They still feel like, what's the big deal about it? Oh, okay. It's okay. So I will now do it to you. When you're in that same situation, I will now do it to you. When I do it to you, I'll see your response, like your feedback. I say, why did you do that? That's the same. That's what I've been telling you that you do to me. So that way they will adjust. God forgive me, but I do that, yeah. So I don't know if that's wrong. If you think it's wrong, you can let's talk about it. And I really want to know if you're seeing this video, have you ever been in a situation where you've had to be the bigger person, and then what is it like for you? How do you deal with that? Because I just feel like sometimes we need to let out our emotions. So how do you do that? How do you handle that? I'd like to hear from us in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I'll see you guys on another episode of The Survivor. Keep glowing, keep setting boundaries, and don't let people treat you like a doormat. I'll see you next time. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Subscription is absolutely free. No charges. Just clap. Pick up. Bye.